In this, to review how to use Jamendo, search for music, and download Creative Commons like for your videos. So the first thing that I did, I have my web browser open, and I also have a Word document open, but I have it minimized so you can't see it right now. And I'm going to just type in the address. I don't need to do a Google search because I know the address, www.jamendo.com. And that's going to bring me to the Jamendo site. I'm just waiting for it to load. And now that I'm here, just like I showed you in class, we're going to browse by looking at music. I'm still waiting for it to load. And now it is. And I'm going to look specifically by tags. And the reason I'm doing this, just as a reminder, or if you missed today's workshop, browsing by tags allows me to look at the type of music and how people have categorized it. So I want instrumental, because instrumental music hopefully will have no words. And then just randomly, luck of the draw has brought my cursor to be right above this album, so I'm going to choose that. And the way I'm going to link to it, I'm not going to click on the picture, but I'm actually going to click on the title of the album, Hollow. And while I'm here, I'm paying attention that the artist name is Maddie Palanin. And the reason I'm doing that is when I go ahead and copy my link into my Word document, I want to put the artist's name. So there's a song here called Empty, and I'd like to hear what that sounds like. So I'm going to play that. And it's a little slow moving, but we're going to be studying the concept of theme, so it might fit that nicely. So what I do before I go ahead and download it is I want to make sure that I save a link page. So I'm going up to the menu, the address bar. That's where we find the www dot. And I'm going to highlight the address. I'm going to right click and select copy. And then I'm going to go to my Word document that I've minimized, and I'm going to bring that up full screen. And bring it to the front. And then I'm going to right click and paste. And that's going to put the address there, and then I hit the enter key, and now it becomes an active link. And I remember that the title of the song is called Empty, just like we did in class, so that I remember which song this is. But what I'm also going to do is, while I'm here at home, is I'm going to put the artist name there as well. And I just want to double check that I've spelt the name correctly, and that should be an E-N, and there's no D. Okay. And the reason I'm doing this is just a time saver. When I'm building my video, I might not have the time to go back to every single site to look and find what is the person's name. If I'm doing my credits, I've got the artist, I've got the title, I've got all the information that I need. The other bonus to this, if you're working with students, you have the title, you have the artist, you have a web link, you have 3 pieces of information that students would need to do a full MLA citation. So this is kind of a good habit when you have the time. The reason I didn't have us to work on it this way in class is because I wanted you to be able to have more time to play with the Adobe Premiere Elements. So anyway, I have my link back to the web page, I have the title of the song, and I have the name of the artist that created it. So I'm going to minimize my Word document because now I want to actually download the song. Now, right away my eye is drawn right here. It says download. That must be what I do. So I click on it. And I don't want to customize my space, so I'm just going to close this window that opened up. It's going to bring me to the download screen. And I realized, oh no, it's asking me to download the album. I don't want the whole album. So I know that because right here it's saying download the album. So I'm going to X out of that. And I only want the song. So that reminds me I need to mouse over the song, and all of a sudden the icons appear, and the down arrow is for download. And I think that's pretty smart. It's pretty easy to remember. Down arrow, download. So now I'm going to click on that. And now I know I'm doing the right thing because it's telling me to download the track. So the single song is called the track. Now, if you weren't in class today but you're planning on attending other workshops, you don't need to add your email address. You're just going to go ahead and download this music. Now, just like in class today, a dialog box opened up, and the default on your computer might be to open it with some music player. So make sure, if when you open this up, open with is what is highlighted, that you choose Save File. Now, if you're at work, it's going to automatically save your music to the desktop. If you're at home, you might want to be able to decide where you want to save it. And if it gives you those choices, just assign it to a specific file. Or like I do, I like to save things to the desktop, put them in a file, and then later I can organize everything. So I'm going to save this file. I'm going to click OK. And it's downloading for me. That's actually all done. So I have just successfully downloaded a song that I'm going to use in my video, and I hope this helps to remind you how to download music on your own.